Alright, so we are about to remove the baffle out of a WS22, very similar for a WS18 if you're doing that as well, and actually for pretty much most of the quadrifier range. So first thing that we need to do is locate the bracket at the front here, or the retaining bracket which retains the baffle in, lift up and then pull forward. That's got two tabs that are holding it in place just there. That's holding it against that first tertiary air tube that's in there as well. So once we've got that out of the way, we can look to remove the blanket. So we want to be careful of this because it can be quite fragile itself. So two hands, get right in and be able to lightly pull forward, like what we've got there. And then we can just gently put him down on the ground there, like what we've got there. So then what we've got inside here is the two ceramic baffles themselves. What we want to do is move one over the top of the other one and then position them to the middle. Bring those forward, give it a slight tilt, and then the lower baffle is the one that we're going to bring forward first. So just gently bringing that forward. So that slips out. That down to the side, and then the second baffle will slip forward down as well. So now we have access straight in there to be able to, anything that you're doing on a flue keen there, if you're dropping a flue brush from the top or you want to bring it in from below, it's going to drop straight back down in there as well. Now we're going to put these baffles back in again. So we've got the two baffles, one on top of each other. We're going to slide in that lower one first into place. Across the other side, and the second baffle is then going to move into place, and then we've got them sitting again on top of the tertiary tubes. So now we're going to put the blanket back in. So I'm just going to roll these sides a little bit like so. Gives us a little bit of strength on the sides there to be able to push in. That back as far as we can on top of those baffles. Roll out those sides, it's nice and flat, and then push it. Just being obviously careful with that blanket being ceramic, but then you can pull those baffles forward again, reach into the back, feel that blanket. Once you've got that lined up at the back there, so I've got that now lined up, I can feel that straight across the back. Push those baffles back into place. Make sure we're nice and even in the front here as well. Again, just double check our back. Really important that you just do check that that is flat, so we've got no bunch up or anything there, because that will affect the way the fireplace runs. But that's all nice in the place now, so we can grab our retainer again. Lug those lugs out the other side, and we're done. All right, now we're going to look at an alternative way to be able to take the air tubes and baffle out of a WS22. So what we've done, we've removed the side panel. And again, this is going to be prevalent for most of the quadrifier range and the WS18 as well. So once the side panel's off, we're exposed to the air box that we've got here, which is covering the captive nuts for where your air tubes are assembled into. So just grabbing a Phillips head screwdriver there, we're going to nip them off. Once those screws are out, the cover plate will come off, and that is exposing us to where our air tube assembly is here. We've got two bolts that we need to undo here. So we're just using 7/16, being an American one there, just on a ratchet set with an extender. Out. See that those tubes are just disengaged. So just going to the front of the unit here, you can see that our tubes have dropped down, ready to go. So in order to be able to get those out right now, we don't need to actually remove the tubes. We can just remove that retainer that we've got there. I can pull that blanket forward. Again, just gently with the blanket. Out that one comes. And then just one at a time out with the baffles. So once we've got those out there, if you wanted to, you could fully remove the tubes, and that's going to give you a little bit more access to be able to get in there, but there's certainly easy access in there now to be able to either drop a flue brush in from the top to do your flue clean or bring one in from down below.